Octopus puzzle game, how to solve a puzzle. Hey, Chichi is here. I created Octopus puzzle game, and in this video I will show you an example how to solve a puzzle. I will show you my method of solving, but you're completely free to use any other method that works better for you. So let's start. First, I always start searching from the upper east line clockwise for each line. Let's find high tide line, the line that is always growing. So 5, next should be 6, then 7. Nope, we have 1. It is not this one. Let's check the next one. 1, 2. Nope, we have 8. So this one is not as well. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, we have 2. Next. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I think we have it. But first, let's check the other 4 unchecked lines. Feel free to always mark that line with the abbreviation HT, meaning high tide. Next. 1, 2, 3. Nope, we have 2. Next. 5, 6. Nope, we have 7. Here we can already notice something. 5 and 7 are standing next to each other. So definitely this line is a Pacific, Atlantic, Indian or Arctic line. The lines with numbers 1 to 8 in random order, meaning at least 2 odd or 2 even numbers must stand next to each other. It is the same if I mark this line as Pacific, Atlantic, Indian or Arctic line, since they are all the same. However, once I find the first one, I mark it as Pacific line with the abbreviation PA. Next. 2, 3, 4. Nope, we have 1. Next. 7, 8, 1. Nope, we have 8. So far, we found only one possible high tide line. Let's fill it with numbers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Done. Now, let's find the low tide line, the line that is always declining. 5, 4, 3. Nope, we have 1. Next. 1, 8, 7, 6. Nope, we have 2. Next. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. We might have found it. Mark it with the abbreviation LT, meaning low tide. Let's check the rest. This line, we are skipping it since we found high tide line. Next, 1, 8, 7. Nope, we have 2. Next. This line, we are skipping it as well, since we found Pacific line. We are not filling it yet because we will lose a lot of time searching for the other numbers. Next. 2, 1, 8. Nope, we have 1. Next. 7, 6, 5. Nope, we have 8. Again, only one possible solution for low tide line. Let's fill it with numbers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. Next, I will try to fill the head with the numbers 1 to 8. At the moment we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. We are missing 4 and 8. We can notice that in the lower east line we already have number 8. Since this is one line, it means that number 8 can't be in this square. In that square we will put number 4. Only one square is left, and we will fill it with number 8. So far we found high tide, low tide, and we filled the head. Now I start searching for the Caribbean line, the line where the order is in the following way: odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even. In this line I concentrate only on the odd numbers. Since odd number is a reminder for this line. Let's start. 5, 1. Empty square, this might be odd number. And 3. we might have found it. Mark it with the abbreviation CA, meaning Caribbean. Next. 4. Definitely not. 4 is an even number. The next two lines, we have already found them, the low tide and high tide. Next. 1, 2. Definitely not a Caribbean line, but 1 is an odd number and 2 is an even number. That means we found the Atlantic line. Also, 4 and 2 are standing next to each other. Be sure you mark it with the abbreviation AT. Next. This line is already found. Next. 3. Empty square might be odd number. 8. We found another random line. We will mark it as Indian line with the abbreviation IN. And the last line, 6. The first number is an even number. That means this line definitely is not a Caribbean line. So far, we found only one potential Caribbean line, and that means we found it. Let's fill it. 5, 1. Empty square, 3. This means in the empty square we can definitely put the last missing odd number, and that is number 7. We have 1, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We need 2 and 4. Now we can use the sixth circle and we can notice that in it we already have number 2. That means in this empty square we will put number 4 and in the last square number 2. So far we found the Caribbean line. Let's find the Aegean line, the line where the order is in the following way: even, odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. In this line I concentrate only on the even numbers. Since even number is a reminder for this line. There are left only two undefined lines. Let's check which one is the Aegean line. 4, 8, 2 and empty square might be even number, so let's mark it with the abbreviation AE. And let's check the other line. 6, empty square might be even number. 1, nope, this line is definitely the last random line, the Arctic line. Let's mark it with the abbreviation AR. Now to finish the Aegean line. 4, 8, 2. So in this square definitely is the right place for number 6. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 8. We need number 7 and we will put it in the last empty square. Excellent! We found high tide, low tide, Caribbean and Aegean. We already defined Pacific, Atlantic, Indian and Arctic line. Let's fill them with numbers. At this point we'll use the circles. In the first circle we have 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 and 8. We need to find 3 and 6. Since number 3 is already in the Indian line and number 6 is in the Arctic line, we will put number 6 in this square and number 3 in the other square. Now, the first circle is filled with the numbers 1 to 8. We can see that in the Arctic line we are only missing number 4, so we will put it in the last square. In the Indian line we are only missing number 7, so we will put it in the last square. We have Indian and Arctic line. We need to find Pacific and Atlantic line. Let's check the second circle. We have 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We need number 3, so we put it in the last square. Now let's check the third circle. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8. We need number 4, so we put it in the last square. In the Pacific line we are only missing number 1, so we put it in the last square. Pacific line is completed, only Atlantic line is left. It is easier to search for the last number in the sixth circle. We need number 6, so we put it in the last square. In the Atlantic line we are only missing number 8, so we put it in the last square. We found the last line, Atlantic. The puzzle is completed. We have all 8 lines. Let's check if everything is fine. First, the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. First circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Second circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Third circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Fourth circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Fifth circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. Sixth circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Correct. High tide line. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Correct. Low tide line. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 8. Correct. Caribbean line. 5, 1, 7, and 3 odd numbers, and 8, 2, 6, and 4 even numbers. Correct. Aegean line. 4, 8, 2, and 6 even numbers, and 1, 7, 3, and 5 odd numbers. Correct. Pacific line. 5 and 7 standing next to each other. Correct. Atlantic line. 4 and 2 and 3 and 5 standing next to each other. Correct. Indian line. 2 and 6 standing next to each other. Correct. Arctic line. 7 and 3 standing next to each other. Correct. All good? Thank you for watching.